Hey, welcome to my Pokemon Journeys episode 72 review, The Underground Maze, Shuffle Panic. And to be honest, don't really have much to say about this episode. It uses a tried and tested formula of splitting the gang and Team Rocket up into interesting little groups in a cave. Now don't get me wrong, not really knowing what to say about this episode doesn't mean I disliked it. There are little moments throughout this episode that are really fun, like Go kind of being in disbelief that he came to Unova just for some cookies, or Jessie and Meowth arguing throughout and having a really fun payoff at the end after Meowth spends time with Kaharu. Pikachu's basically on a mission this episode to reunite with Ash, and that's fun. He doesn't really listen to Go at first because he's so dead set on getting back, which ends up thwarting Go getting a Seismitoad. It's just a fun little bit of attitude to see from Pikachu, instead of being generically kind and cute. Morpeko has a pretty good betrayal, I think. It's hangry most of the episode, but it's not actually going out of its way to hurt people until the very end, and when it does, it blasts everyone, including her rats off. There's a fun little rapport with Ash as well, since, you know, they're both hungry little menaces. Most notably for me, this episode featured Kaharu asking about how Meowth can talk, and while we don't get the full story, he does hint at Meowsy, and that's a nice little callback that I greatly appreciate. It's little hints of continuity, instead of being overt in all the details, and really, you can see how Kaharu's personality contradicts with Jessie, and how he'd actually be comfortable with Kaharu catching him, which is actually quite an interesting revelation, since Meowth's really been opposed to being caught before. It's just overall a bunch of fun character moments, which is what this type of episode excels in portraying, putting characters with other characters that I don't usually interact with and highlighting what makes each of them great. Is this the best episode ever? No, but I feel it's just an enjoyable filler with a bunch of wacky antics. I also particularly enjoy that this has kept up the trend of Team Rocket being really good in an episode that isn't a focused one. That's been going on as of late. They've really turned a new leaf with Team Rocket for me, and I'm all for that.